Bill Cosby and Bill Nye, dead. No, they're not. They're both fine. According to Twitter, they're dead. It says here, Bill Cosby death. Comedian alive and well in America joins Bill Nye as yet another victim of Twitter death hoaxes. So, yeah, so when you come over here to Google Trends today, you can see in the top 5, Bill Cosby and Bill Nye make the top of the list because everybody's afraid they're dead. But they're not dead. It's a hoax. It's a hoax. So, what does it mean? Like, this is the problem with citizen journalism, right? Because we are believing these things, and even their families, I guess Bill Cosby wrote that somebody in his family broke down in tears because she heard that Bill had died, but he wasn't really dead. And in fact, Bill Cosby's been dead multiple times on Twitter. His death is extremely over-exaggerated. So, but I wanted to talk a little bit about this because this is the weakness of citizen journalism. This is, I think, the weakness of the speed of the internet. So, and this is also why, like, the AP is letting Twitter break stories ahead of them, because there's no fact-checking. There's no fact-checking on which Bill is dead or not dead, And when Bill Cosby does die, I guess he'll die, right, someday, we're all going to be very suspect of it, It's the boy who cried wolf. And so I think serious journalists in the business, they'll point to these kinds of things and say, well, look, you can't rely on Twitter, for this kind of thing. But what I can tell you is it gets, so I think it's still okay. For me, I'd rather have the news, even wrong news, immediately, as opposed to them hoarding the news and crafting it. I live in an immediate culture. I want to be the person that vets the news. So the ultimate conclusion here is what happens when Twitter breaks the story of, China, or Iran nuking Israel, right? That's the one. Or Pakistan nuking India. The nuclear, that's where you go. You always take it to its extreme, the nuclear holocaust scenario. And I think it's still okay. Because that hoax is bound to happen. Bound to happen. And the only thing I can hope is that world leaders do not rely on Twitter as their primary source of information gathering. I hope they use CNN for their primary news gathering information source. That's that's the only that's the only problem with this. So you remember the whole War of the Worlds radio drama, right? War of the Worlds is an episode of the American radio drama anthology series. So it says the first 2/3 of the 60-minute broadcast were presented as a series of simulated news bulletins, which suggested to many listeners that an actual alien invasion by Martians was currently in progress. Compounding the issue was the fact that the Mercury Theater on the air was a sustaining show. It ran without commercial breaks, adding to the program's realism. Although there were sensationalist accounts in the press about a supposed panic in response to broadcast, the precise extent of listener response has been debated. So, that there's that discussion. So, Orson Welles created that drama. And so, that was fake, but it maybe or maybe not caused some sort of concern in society. I think we're always going to have this, but it's a good reminder for all of us. Don't absolutely rely on Twitter for all of your latest news. You can take it in, but fact check, people. You become the fact checkers. You have to, because otherwise then you're letting some monopoly be your, the controller of your news, and that's worse. That's worse. They decide what's important and when you should get it. No. We don't need that. We have enough sources that we can fact check on our own. But just beware. All right, Bill Cosby, not dead. For real. Today. Maybe some other day. All right, everybody, I'm Sage Lewis, the web marketing video guy, and happy marketing.